and a very, very happy Women's Day. Uh, First of all, I want to thank Tanya for allowing us this beautiful opportunity, and Sandeepan for making it happen. Uh, by the way, Rangoli didn't tell me for the longest time that they want to do a cover with us, and she canned it on her own. And when I got to know about it, I felt really overwhelmed, because I feel Rangoli is a real hero and she should get her due. But we are not kind of people who go out there and, seek acknowledgement for our struggle. And Rangoli's story is extremely sensitive. But I really appreciate people like Tanya and Sandeepan and everyone who see her heroism and see how she has fought. And I want this society to applaud and acknowledge people who are real heroes. And Rangoli is one such real hero. And I'm very proud to be her sister. And she has been my inspiration. She is a bit nervous. This is her first public appearance. So,
And like I said, there is emotional violence that we see, which is not physically out there. Um, what would you say to women who live with this day in day out? Women who are subjected to it, women who have no way to speak up. Because I was reading about you and Rangoli, and so you've had a fairly conventional upbringing where you were in a way told that boys are slightly more important than girls are. So how did you break out of that? What was it that made Kangna and Rangoli so strong?
well, the thing is that from my side, I don't know about Rangoli, but from my side, there was no acceptance to this fact that I am any less than anyone around me. So there was a certain discomfort that I felt growing up, that I'm not seen as I would want to be seen as. I'm seen as Rangoli. My parents had a child before Rangoli who didn't make it. He was a boy and he died, I think, within 10 days of his birth. He was called Hero. So my parents could never really emerge from the loss of that baby boy. And when Rangoli was born, she was celebrated. Like, she was really taken care of, and there was huge celebrations. But when I was born, my parents, my mother especially, I think, couldn't come to terms with the fact that there's another baby girl. And how I know these stories with so much details, because every time a guest visited, and every time there was a gathering, they repeated this story in front of me, that how I was the unwanted child. And it's very hard to live in an environment where you're reminded, where you're constantly told that your existence, yeah, like you're a sort of fluke who just happens to be here, but are not meant to be here. I could never come to terms with that sort of environment, and I think that really explains why I just broke free in such an extreme way.